whatever. But Parliament is not the court. The Constitution make allowance say you cannot hang a man without giving him an opportunity to be heard. That is a principle of natural justice. That is why he's giving him the opportunity to be heard. But I don't know, it doesn't mean say how you could who say we had man say we had for. The question is Ken Ofori-Atta no niama why or mine. At this time, no, can we still trust and repose confidence in him? Say, obetime take you through where we are, and the same guy is negotiating the IMF deal. The question is, credibility by and not bring it to bear. Betime my investor confidence high. Say Ghana need be ever by. And in the face of all that has happened, the economy is still crumbling.
But the majority side, the 98 MPs, said they will not be in Parliament for him to read the budget.
That is the double standard. That we say they are just a bunch of unfortunate cowards.
But when they leave Parliament,
the language changes.
So Olivia, it means that Ken cannot hold himself as the finance minister.
So the point is, the ultimate thing is, let's do this and get the guy out. So we see, I know very well, sir, this parliamentary proceeding because but for the record, it is very necessary because we don't need a soothsayer to tell you, sir, when even they finish, Akufo-Addo will not pay heed to it. But at least it will be on record. Say a time came, certain criminals attempted to hijack this particular country. Certain criminals attempted to destroy this particular country, all in the name of government. And certain effort was started in Parliament to stop them. They did their best to the extent say you pass a vote of censure. You revoke the point where the president failed to slide the last hammer. That will be on record, and it will be consigned to the good pages of political history of this particular country, and posterity will judge everybody. But at this point, that particular a dilly-dally attitude. You could do parliament and the language is different. And you see, there's certain attempt to defend what is going on. Because some of the MPs sitting before the committee, they have transformed themselves into a spokesperson for the finance minister. When indeed your own colleagues are asking, say, the guy has caused a lot of damage. Isn't it on record? Say, Ghana, Ghana, you hear resuscitation. Because that is what is going on. For going to the doorstep of IMF, begging them for redemption, what it means there, one runner will cast down. And that is exactly what is happening. MacArthur said the justification is Russia-Ukraine war. COVID-19, and aftermath, you say manufactured nonsense, you put it together just to win the argument. That's all. Because it doesn't make sense. They are infantile, they don't make any political sense. So nobody would delve into that because Ukruma and China and you free buy. And Captain Menyasho say free. Your friend is saying Bujumbura the Baha say Yenina Tigana, Yenim Diakoso, and we've been witnessing this whole thing when it started. We caution them, but they never pay heed to. The fact is that the guy has destroyed this particular country, and the good thing to be done is and I have told you, may persons I'm seeking to live, and you can for that. We have another man masquerading as our Greek ministry. That is a joke of a century. That man is still masquerading, and even the president himself. Obejai, so we are penning our behave to say that is what happens to you. The embarrassment is all over. Because if there is a nationwide problem and people are calling something to be done, stabilize the situation, your solution is a that definitely no, that decision was purely infantile, political wise decision, so we take it. So he will stop. And even the president himself, who has supervised over this cascading incompetence and flow on us every blessed day. And to say will be blamuna. If you are blaming Ken Ofori-Atta, president have the power to sack him. And this is our parliamentarians invoke a constitutional provisions here remove our respect for Ghanaians. Me also say was sacking that. But this is a guy who constantly goes around, and all he does is to support the most incompetent guys among his ranks. Ken Ofori-Atta, a Greek minister, a friend is saying trade minister. These are people the president has been defending all to Nsama Ghana for Kenya. He has no respect for Ghana or the ordinary Ghanaian. And then, Captain, another thing that comes to mind is them basis na president the general so opam your friend is saying deputy finance minister no. Adubo ahen basis bang. And he's telling us that he believes in Anas. Announce the video, no? Is it credible? Is that what the president is telling us? And then they announce your video, the basis, and then they say, oh, Jina, oh, Pamopi. Because announce a no kind of original so other pamo bidia. Then we are saying say the Ghana for whom afa Ken Ofori-Atta hono I am more than your friend is saying dear announce you. And you see, when I told you say these guys are running a criminal enterprise because to them it's about money. Me work after me ya cry. Me go be office man is $1 good table so na kasa men sisa na masisa. Nipa sabi wadwe do enye greed na wo nye criminal na wo ni sa particular mentality no deeply your first ingrained in you are you akora nkotena table so me yen sisa $1 nguni ama politics sisa gum then now wo sisa gum. So these are criminals over the years, sir. Yet leave the door bare to them. And we have handed over the whole economic space of this particular country, the future of this particular country economically. Everything has been left bare to these criminals. And they have a free day. Because my culture says, if you take away the politics, this is a complete steal hour. People are just stealing, scrambling for wealth because there is no leadership in place. The president himself is complicit and is the one who is aiding and abetting them to do these criminalities against the state. So I told you then, that's a Ghana for you sorry, a software sorry, lecturers are sorry, civil society organization are sorry, individual journalists are sorry. When sorry including labor union and as for Obia market women are sorry. Your donor partners express concerns about the friends, the risky nature of our debt, and as for every single person expressing worry and concern about the current state of Ghana economically. It is only the president who is never, your friends, perturbed about the current development. He is nothing but a direct beneficiary of what is going on. So politics na yam put premium on morality, ethics and another forum. It is about menya power. Quite for some menya sikana, that's about business. And people make money, we don't ask them. So we have governance in itself. So ansana yaba appoint you obi to a public office, no. There are two key things that we consider globally. One, nipa no your friend is saying qualification. Qualification no not a classical rendition of what certificate as I'm maker, but I'm referring to a pool of knowledge and nipa no war on a particular field. And here one of the key things that elsewhere you consider. And one key thing that Africa you put premium on the ethical and the moral competence of individuals. Because that is key and that is very, very crucial. And the captain, so what follow? Ubetimi who doctor be our core school, abubo degree, he's a doctor. Or hospital, juma. But a point in time, moral and ethical competence may come as a failure. Nipani timi lusu na juma may revoke ne way ne nonsense man ko But knowledge na ewo ni team no, onya lusu yo. So, but he's going home because ethical and moral competence that a person was supposed to bring to bear in the discharge of his or her duty, no. Nipa na final humanity knowledge na wo sua ni nyina no ya toagu ye mpebiem. So what it means is moral and ethical competence override any professional competence be or like academic na say for so ubetima a professor betima a degree betima a chief engineer so we need morals now we need ethics that knowledge obi anu a ohia. And how do we assess ye behu sa nema no some of these things and betimi aboa amaye hu video na announce ye no is 4 years old afena about until because it was done 2018. So you can imagine say a deputy finance minister can some video in Yamabontia Ghana for were calling for his dismissal on a Ken Ofori-Atta no. Not knowing that the guy was caught 4 years ago on a tape. And for all this while, he has been hanging on to a position, one of the most crucial and the most sensitive position at the finance ministry. So you can imagine the kind of criminalities are also say. So don't wonder, man, you're surprised the damage that has been caused to this particular economy. Because the guy was caught 4 years ago, and with that criminal mindset, that is what he has been using to dupe this particular country till date. And I am cover na babontin. Na mesi baby ayaba bedri ye jina because the Nipana Yadi to me and say Omwananka Yemfa or Mino. He has no respect for Ghanaians, he has no respect for even his own party people, he has no respect for the many concerns being raised by Ghanaians. Because at this point, Menyasho Senka you hear a motion of censure or parliament. And Sana Yakasa you revoke Ken Ofori-Atta appointment and I say the deputy minister Yapamna Okoi. Say, I dare say, yet your memoir Senate president, our respect for the people of this particular country. Mrs. Enka, the very moment Ghana for